think we make a lot of assumptions about being poor. There are a lot of really talented people that just haven't been given access to the same opportunities. I'm Lori Boozer, and I am the Director of Mobility Labs for the Robin Hood Foundation. Mobility Labs is a $25 million initiative spread across 4 years that expands across 9 communities across the country. 3 on the West Coast, 3 in New York City, 1 in Pennsylvania, 1 in Chicago, and 1 in Baltimore. They're really answering the question, what would it take to move families measurably and sustainably out of poverty? The key thing is the communities are driving and dictating what that focal point is going to be.
Our mission at the Chinese American Planning Council, CPC, is to promote the social and economic empowerment of New York City's Asian American, immigrant, and low-income New Yorkers. My family and I immigrated to the United States. While we had some opportunities, we did face a lot of discrimination. So we know that we have to work together if we want to uplift the community. And that's why through the Flushing Mobility Collaborative, CPC has had the opportunity to work with amazing organizations to reach more people.
I was born with spastic diplegic cerebral palsy. When I was younger, my parents didn't speak any English, and as immigrants coming from a different country, they needed help navigating the social services realm, and that's what CPC helped get for me.
A lot of times in community, we rely on our neighbors. As a part of Mobility Labs, we are trying to consider that and to try to figure out, like, what does it look like to have a network in the community?
What's up, please? How you doing?
The biggest barrier in communities like Brownsville, I would say, is systemic oppression. Looking at our anchor institutions in our communities, why not invest in the residents to make sure that they get the support that they need to work in their own backyard, to run their community? So partnerships like Robin Hood's Economic Mobility Labs are extremely important. It allows us to have the resources to build the infrastructure that is needed so that the community residents become active participants in the transformation of their community.
Poverty shuts a lot more doors than opens. So we're that unique opportunity to open that door.
I always knew that I wanted to do something different, and I wanted to graduate high school, but I didn't know how.
Look at myself and go, nope, not interested.
The degree of education of a mom dictates how the degree in which a child will thrive in their own lifetime. We provide an educational opportunity not only for moms, but also for their children. We break the cycle of intergenerational poverty 2 generations at a time.
My daughter is so smart and she's so brave. She does things that I could never do, or never had the chance to.
We are a true access point and pathway for their educational mobility going forward.
It just gives me a lot of hope.
Mobility from poverty is more than just a job and an income. There are other parts of a person's life that we have to take into consideration. Some combination of economic success, power and autonomy, and sense of belonging. So for example, you see across the 9 communities, each organization focuses on something different.
Empowers residents by helping them discover the most powerful version of themselves.
Jobs to Grow has empowered our participants to take ownership of their business.
To curb poverty and bring in a sense of belonging to an underserved community.
The people and communities that have come in contact with Mobility Labs, they have felt a sense of power in the process for themselves. There's a willingness to push forward and continue.
It's not good enough just for people to make ends meet. We want to make sure that this generation and future generations can move up the economic ladder.
Working at the school for 10 years, people now look at me and not look past me anymore.
I think this is a starting point of something that we hope will grow into something that is long-term and that is sustainable.